Hello everyone, Everest E-Learning Academy Pune, second year in Bachelor of Arts, revised choice-based credit system 2019 pattern, semester 3, subject Geography, general 2 subject title is Environment Geography, subtopic Meaning and scope of environment geography. Today's lecture topic is Meaning and scope of environment geography. Presenter Assistant Professor Kishore Chaudhary. Let us start discussion about meaning and scope of environmental geography. First, we discuss about what is the meaning of environment. The term environment has been derived from a French word environ, means to surround. Surround means simple neighborhood. Environment means place, people, things and nature that surround any living organisms. It is combination of natural and human-made phenomena. It refers to both abiotic, that is physical or non-living things. Abiotic means the world of non-living organisms. For example, land, that is the outermost layer of earth. See the images of lands. Biotic environment or living things environment. The world of living organisms, that is plants and animals. See the images of plants and animals. Surrounding conditions control the life of the living things, including human beings. Human beings interact with the health of the earth or the surrounding conditions more energetically than other living things or beings. Normally, surrounding conditions refers to the materials and forces that surrounds the living things. See the image. You know what? On 5th June of every year, the World Environment Day is celebrated in worldwide. Then we discuss definition of environment. According to Gisbert, environment is anything immediately surrounding an object and exerting a direct influence on it. Definition of environment according to E.J. Ross, this is the definition of environment is that environment is an external force which influences us. Thus, environment refers to anything that is immediately surrounding an object and exerting a direct influence on it. The environment by which man is surrounded and affected by factors may be natural, artificial, social, biological, and psychological. Environmental geography means related to surrounding conditions or the health of the earth. The study of or the location of mountains, rivers, hills, etc. is the study of well thought out description of different parts or pieces of surrounding conditions and interactions of man with their parts or pieces. Combine different things together so they worked as one unit. The study of or the location of mountains, rivers, hills, etc. also referred to as integrative. The study of or the location of mountains, rivers and hills, etc. related to surrounding conditions or the health of the earth. The study of or the location of mountains, rivers, hills, etc. is the branch of the study of or the location of mountains, rivers, hills, etc. that describes, the explains, the related to space or existing in space, parts of interactions between human people or communities of people and their natural surrounding conditions. Definition of environmental geography. Environmental geography means related to surrounding conditions or the health of the earth. The study of or the location of mountains, rivers, hills, etc. is the study of typical or expected features of different parts or pieces of the surrounding conditions. The interaction between and among the parts or pieces in a geo community in terms of community of changing or different related to space or existing in space and time related scales. Number of geographers, professors, thinkers, environmentalists define. Number of definitions in environmental geography. That is first definition of environmental geography is Savinder Singh's definition. Savinder Singh is a well-known geomorphologist and author, has over 40 years experience in teaching. They have defined one definition of environmental geography in 1989. This is, thus, broadly speaking, environmental geography may be defined as the study of spatial attributes of interrelationships between living organisms and natural environment in general and between technologically advanced economic man and his natural environment in particular in temporal and spatial framework. Environmental geography consists natural environment and human environment. First, we are discussing about natural environment. Natural environment means land, water, air, plant, sand, animal comprise the natural environment. All are naturally available. That is, first naturally available things, that is lithosphere. The lithosphere is the outer solid part of the earth, including the crust and uppermost mantle. See the images. That is the upper layer of earth crust and uppermost layer of mantle. Second, hydrosphere, the water on or surrounding the surface of the globe, including the water of the oceans and the water in the atmosphere. Third, atmosphere. Atmosphere is defined as the area of air and gas enveloping in space, like stars and planets, or the air around any location. An example of atmosphere is the ozone and other layers which make up the Earth's sky as we see it. See the images. Biosphere. Biosphere, relatively thin life-supporting stratum of Earth's surface, extending from a few kilometers into the atmosphere to the deep sea vents of the ocean. The biosphere is a global ecosystem composed of living organisms, that is biota, and the abiotic, that is non-living things or factors from which they derive energy and nutrients. Environmental geography's second and most important component is human environment. Human beings interact with the health of the earth, the surrounding conditions, and change it according to their need. Early humans changed themselves to the natural things that are near and around something. Human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their need. Early humans adapted themselves to the natural surroundings. They led a simple life and fulfilled their requirements from the nature around them. They learned to grow crops, domesticate animals, and led a settled life. Components of environmental geography. Natural component, existing in or derived from nature, not made or caused by humankind. Second, human-made components, manufactured, created, or constructed by human beings. And third one, human, relating to or characteristic of humankind. First we are discussing natural components. First is water, that is hydrosphere, the layer of water, they are naturally occur. Second natural component is air, that is atmosphere, there is layer of gases or air that is naturally available. Third one is natural component is land, that is lithosphere, the uppermost layer of crust or uppermost layer of mantle, constructed land, that is lithosphere, they are naturally available. And fourth one is biosphere, that is living things. There is a layer of living stratum. They are naturally available. Second component of environment is environmental geography is human-made components. The first is buildings. They are constructed by humans. They are made by human. Parks, that is constructed by humans. Then bridge, roads are constructed by humans. Monuments. The example of monuments are constructed by humans are statues or memorials, historical buildings, archaeological sites, and cultural assets, that is monuments, are constructed by or made by human. And last one is industries. They are also human made. Then human component, that is relating to or characteristics of humankind, that is individual human, man, people, that is family of individual people. Then community of people, or religion of human, educational peoples, economic people, and political situations. The all are components of environmental geography. Then scope of environmental geography. We are discussing the scope of environmental geography. First, geo-ecosystem. An ecosystem is a geographic area where plants, animals, and other organisms, as well as forests, ponds, reefs, and all types of biomes are present there. Second, ecosystem functions. Fundamentally, ecosystem functions are exchange of energy and nutrients in the food chain. These exchanges sustain plants and animal life on the planet, as well as the decomposition of organic matter and the production of biomes. Third scope of environmental geography is temporal ecological changes. Environmental changes is a change or disturbance of the environment, most often caused by human influences and natural ecological processes. Environmental changes can include many number of things, including natural disasters, human interferences, or animal interactions. Fourth scope of environment geography is spatial ecological change. Spatial ecological studies the ultimate distributional or spatial unit occupied by a species. The progressive introduction of spatial variation and complexity into ecological analysis, including changes in spatial patterns over time. Fifth scope of environmental geography is man and environmental processes. Environmental processes covers processes related to the interactions of the water, air, atmosphere, and soil sediment environments with the human and the biosphere. Environmental flow processes, hydrodynamics and hydrology, pollutant physical, chemical, and biological processes, including pollutant sources and origin. Sixth scope of environmental geography is global environmental problems. The major global environmental problems are pollution, global warming, waste disposal, deforestation, and loss of biodiversity. The seventh scope of environmental geography is hazards and disasters. The simple terms as a hazard is a dangerous situation or event that carries a threat to humans. A disaster is an event that actually harms humans and disrupts the operations of society. Hazards will be considered disasters once they affect humans, but if they occur in an unpopulated area, they will remain hazards. Eighth scope of environmental geography is environmental degradation and pollution. Environmental degradation is the deterioration of the environment through depletion of resources such as air, water, and soil, the destruction of ecosystems, habitat destructions, the extinction of wildlife, and pollution. And the last and ninth scope of environmental geography is environmental management. Environmental management is a systematic approach to finding practical ways for saving water, energy, and materials, and reducing negative environmental impacts. Then next point is importance of environmental geography. The first importance of environmental geography is that environment geography is a multidisciplinary in nature. Then second importance of environment geography is that it is related to other disciplines like life science, physical science, ecology, economics, biology, chemistry, public administration, and etc. Next importance of environment geography is its concern with the spatial attributes of all the phenomena related to the environment. Next importance of environment geography is studies the various biomes and human influences on it. Next importance of environmental geography is deals with the pattern of biodiversity at the global, national, and local level. Studies the spatial patterns of physical and anthropogenic degradation of environment. That is the importance of environment geography. Studies cause effect, severity, management, and mitigation of various environment issues like climate change, global warming, ozone depletion, habitat loss, biodiversity loss, pollution, etc. There is the importance of environment geography. And last includes the notion of sustainable development, environmental education, planning, conservation, and management. That is the importance of environmental geography. Thank you. We are stop here.